here we go. The very first game of this Texas State Dynasty reversing the Houston Cougars. And it should be a great matchup indeed. We're playing at home. As you can see, Houston is better than us overall. Their offense is pretty similar to ours, a little bit better, but their defense is really good. They got Ed Oliver at the defensive tackle, and he is a monster. And we're hoping that things can go our way with the run game, considering we do run the pistol. But with that being said, we've got to keep the ground game together, and we should be good. Look at this intro. Oh, this music's pretty good, too. With the Bobcats. I like this. This is actually a pretty good intro. Normally the intros are pretty shit. Especially if the music's normally garbage. We got Stephen Bills, his first head coaching game. So let's see how this plays out for us. Considering we are playing at home, like I said, at the Bobcat Stadium. Should be quite a few fans in the stands. A little less than full capacity, but a lot more than empty, which looked fairly good. But let's just get this first kickoff underway for the Texas State Dynasty. Going deep to Watts, our main return man. He's going to come to the left side and get about a 23-yard return, which is pretty good. As you can see, Stephen Bills coaches his first Texas State football game, like I probably mentioned a couple times before. We got Gibson with the helm. We're going to be our first plays, the pass over to Watts down the middle through the seam, which is good at a blitzing safety. Our second play, we're going to be running the read option, and we've only gained 2 yards, which is sad. And I lost sound in my... Okay, never mind. I lost sound on the video. Rip. But Gibson's coming back to pass on a 3rd and 8. He's got X open, and he throws it a pick to Owens. Who is he throwing to, man? Who was he throwing to? He had Watts wide open. Houston on their first offensive play, and we stuff it for a 1-yard gain. That's a solid stop by us. Second play for them, well, actually third, and we bring enough pressure to cause an incompletion, which is good. Good. We get forced a 3 and out on a short field. Houston's coming for the field goal. We call. Oh no, we didn't call a timeout. False start on Houston's offensive lineman. So they're going to bump it back. This is like a 56-yard field goal from here. Let's see if Houston can make it. They kick it, and it's right down the middle. God, that guy's got a leg. But next possession, 2nd and 10. Taylor coming for a run, and he gets 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Gibson comes back to pass, and he doesn't have anybody. Oh, he threads the needle to Hayes for the first down. Good play, good play. And he was throwing a triangle, and it's incomplete. That was an errant pass by Gibson. You can show the inaccuracy right there of being a younger quarterback. We're going to come for 3rd and 10. Gibson coming back up again, hoping for a different turnout. We're running a screen play to the right to Taylor. Screen play. Ed Oliver reads it perfectly. Nobody's open downfield. Gibson goes to set and throw, and he throws it away. 2 and 7, 20 yards on his first 2 drives. Not good for Gibson. Houston on the second possession. Give it to Carr, and he gets leveled. He gets met and leveled. Houston coming up, running the hurry up again. Waddy in the back. They run a 3 tight to the left. King does a little delayed handoff, and it is stuffed for a 3-yard loss. Good defensive play by us. Going to be a 3rd and 10. They run a screen play, and it's snuffed out by the corner. Good job. Texas State defense steps up yet again. And here we do a depth chart substitution. We're taking Gibson out. We're putting Johnson third, who was originally the starter at the beginning of the year, to see what he can do. First play, Houston's blitzing. Decided to do some, thought they were blitzing, decided to do some slant routes. Throws it a triangle and throws a dime to Hayden, or Hadell. Well, I'm going to call him Hayden. Doing a read option up the middle. Johnson the third has a nice little bit of room and gets a first down. Nice run by Jones. I always said Johnson, but it's Jones. Jones the third. Coming back to pass on a 3rd and 6. Nobody's open. Johnson decides to run, goes down the sideline, and dives for the touchdown. Texas State gets their very first touchdown of the year by Jones on a nice little scamper to the right. Solid play, looked good. Wide receivers kept the corners held up just long enough for Johnson to get the touchdown. What we're going to say here, kicked it off to Houston. They're on the third possession. King comes running up the middle, got some running room down the sideline. He's got the speed, can he? But he gets stopped by the safety and the corner for a 40-yard gain on a 2nd and 2. Waddy, Brooker coming in motion. They come off to the left with the motion, and Carr is in for a touchdown untouched. Man, he had some moves on that. Coming for the next kickoff, kick it down to Watts yet again. Houston up 10-7. Hopefully Watts can make a difference. Watts down the sideline. He's doing good. He's got some room, and that's a solid gain. Solid gain out to the 40. So our next possession, Jones III looking to have another touchdown like last time. Goes back to pass, throws it to Brown, our main man, for a 11-yard gain. Solid pickup on first down. Looking good. Gonna do a little play action here. Jones III, a little play. Got some blitz, and he gets sacked. Come uncontested through the middle. The blitz does. That's we can't have that. We gotta put a man on somebody or something to slow him down to protect Jones. But Jones coming back to pass on a 3rd and 16. He's got triangle open, lobs it over the middle, gives it to Taylor, and Taylor fights, but he's just short for a 1st and 1. Ended up going for it. I don't know why I edited that out, but we got it on a quarterback sneak. Jones rolling out to the right. He's got a little bit of room, and he slides for a 9-yard gain. On a 2nd and 7, little screenplay to Taylor. Taylor's got a little bit of room. Can he get the first down? And he does for a 9-yard gain. Jones, the third, is looking. They got a little bit of guys coming up. They got the blitz. He's got circle open, and it's, batted away. Should have been picked off. But we got lucky there. Caught a break. Going to go for the field goal to make it 10-10 with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I'm happy with the outcome that we've had so far. A little bit of errors, but we got a little sloppy play. We got to clean that up a little bit here. King coming back out. Gave it to Carr. Carr. He almost broke it. 7-yard gain. Solid gain by Carr. King coming back out on a 2nd and 3rd, trying to get the crowd into it. Carr gets a handoff, comes to the right, and he gains a big gain for, I don't even know how many, but he had a big solid gain for Carr. King coming back out in the hurry up yet again, trying to get the crowd into it. King goes back to pass. He's got a little bit of running room. He breaks it free. He gets he breaks a couple tackles for a 17-yard gain. That's a good run by King, trying to keep them in the game. Texas State's got to do something to slow him down. Waddy in the back. They got the coverage. King's got all day to throw. He lobs it over to Lark, and that's a touchdown. Wow. That's a big touchdown for Houston. We got about a minute and a half to go. We're going to get it going. But the first play, 11-yard gain. That's good. Got to keep the ball moving just before half. Got to get some points. Jones third, comes back to pass. He's got X open, decides to scramble, and runs down the sideline, and he gets a 3-yard gain. But on that play, it doesn't show that Jones got hurt. Gibson comes back in. We got to have him a little bit better. He's got to clean it up. You know, he's not a thrower. He's got horrible accuracy, but we're going to need that arm real quick. Go back to Pax. Gibson throws it over. Throws a dime to Watts. Solid, nice accuracy. Good throw by Gibson. Got 45 seconds to go. Gibson throws it out. Another good pass to Hayes. Solid gain. Looking good. Calling a timeout. We got 44 seconds to go. As you can see, a little brief. Jones III got hurt. Gibson comes back to pass. Throws it over. Another accurate pass to Watts. Everything's looking good. He's looking good. Gibson looking good. 1st and 2nd. 30 seconds to go. We got one timeout left. Don't have to turn the ball over. Just need some points. Throws it over to Circle, and it is picked off by the safety for... Wow, that was just an errant throw. He had the room, a little bit more arm strength. He would have had that pass, but that's an errant pass by us. Gibson, 2 picks in the first half. Doesn't come up with any points just before half. That hurts. That hurts us. But we go into the halftime 17-10. We've been sticking to this for the most part. We got 2 picks. We can't have it. That's real sloppy. That's real sloppy. But the overview that we have, we're still in this game. We've held Houston for the most part, except for that last drive they had running with King. But other than that, their defense has been, it's got some holes. It's got a little bit of leaks in the secondary if we can throw some accurate passes. And their offensive run game is unbelievable. We got to clean that up for how often they're getting free, especially with King and Carr. They got some good speed. But other than that, we've been playing some solid D. We've been playing some good offense. We've got to run the ball a little bit more. We've been throwing it a lot more than what we want, but Ed Oliver down below is a good defensive run stopper, and it's kind of hard to keep the ball moving. But as you can see, we got more total yards. We got 131 passing, 52 rushing. We got more time of possessions, but them 2 interceptions is what is killing us right now. If it wasn't for the 2 picks, we would probably have 21 points or 24 points right now, and Houston would probably only have 10 or 14. But other than that, I think we're in this game. So let's start it off in the second half. King gives it off to Carr, runs up the middle, runs right past a guy, and has a nice little truck, gains 12 yards. Not looking good for the Houston Bobcats. Texas State Bobcats. The Battle of the Cats, I just thought of that. King hands it off to Carr, and he gets stopped for a negative 1 yard rush. Good play by Davis. Nice read. That's what we need more of. We need to stop that run game, force them into some passing situations. But 3rd and 8. King goes back to pass, hands off to Carr, up the middle, and he gets leveled by 2 guys in the middle. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, we got the blitz coming off from the safeties. Johnson, the third, is back from his injury. Notices, throws a dime to Watts. Watts gets a good gain, breaks a tackle, and gets 19 yards. There we go. We're looking good. Moving the ball already. Good start to the second half. Jones notices a little bit more pressure, but they back off. Throws it over to Hayes. Hayes, you got to catch that, man. It's a tough pass. I know it was a big hit, but Hayes needed to catch that. Would have been a first down. Put it away. Houston on their second possession in the second half. They throw it over to Corbin for a big gain. He actually would have broke that tackle, gain of 17. King hands it off to Carr with a nice read from the blitz on the outside linebacker, stopping him behind the line. That's what we need. 2nd and 12. As you can see, 3rd and 6 now. King going back to pass. We're bringing the blitz up the middle, and they hand it off to Carr, and he gets stuffed. 2 guys come unblocked up the middle. That's what we need. Brian London the second, laying the boom to Carr. Good second stop. Jones going to do a little read option, fakes it off to Taylor, runs it up the middle, slides, and gets a nice 10-yard gain. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Jones, they bite on it again. He gets some open space going down the sideline, and they get a shoestring tackle on the right side. Jones playing pretty good this second half after his injury. Hand off to Taylor, runs it up the middle, gets the first down. 6-yard carry. We're getting the run game going. We're moving efficiently. All we got to do is score some points to make this a game. Jones running up the middle, dives, gets just short. They didn't give it to him, just short of the first down. So we're going to do a little read option with Jones. Run game's working. Jones has got the space. Ooh, they just get him. He doesn't get it. That's a tough play by Jones, but he's playing out of his mind. End of the third quarter. We're deep in Houston's territory. Can we score a touchdown? Get it tied 17-17. We run it to Taylor up the middle, and they do. 17-17. We've held Houston to 0 points in the third. It's looking good for us. We got this game. It's going to be all tied up. 17-17 with 5 minutes to go. 2nd and 9. King comes back to pass. It's a screen play. It's run out perfectly. Oh, Carr breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, goes down the sideline. Davis can't get him. He's got a blocker, and Rogers slows him down. All the rest of the Bobcat defense shows up after a 47-yard screen play. That's something we cannot have on this team. King, fake hands off, goes to the outside. He's got the running room. He's got blockers, and he gets stopped. 14-yard gain by King. Houston's moving the ball real good. Texas State's got to stop King. He's running towards the end zone, and they stop him just short after 12 yards. We got to get a big stop here. We got to force him to at least 3 points. But Noble, the offensive lineman for Houston, has a false start. That gives a little spark to for the Texas State defense. Can we do it? King goes back to pass, 5 wide, throws it over the middle to Mark, and Mark has got the touchdown. Oof. They scored quick, and we get the ball back with 5 minutes to go. Just take care of the ball, chew some clock, and we can get this touchdown. Jones rolls out, throws it, and it's picked off by Davis. Davis is going down the sideline. Jones is the only person that can stop him, and he gets the tackle at the 15. That's a bad pass by Jones. King Goes to fake handoff, runs to the left side, and he's got the first down and a little bit of more. Houston running the hurry up. We got to get a stop here. We got to force a turnover. King goes to throw back to pass. Goes to scramble up the middle, and he gets sacked. The deep offensive lineman couldn't keep the pass rush subsided long enough. King goes to fake handoff to the right, and he gets tackled for a loss. That's huge. 3rd and goal for the Texas State Bobcats. We got to get a turnover. We can't let them get this field goal. King, it's 3rd and goal. Goes back to pass. He's got good coverage. And Roach comes up with the interception at the 5. That is huge for the Texas State Bobcats. Huge for the Texas State Bobcats. We got this now. 3.5 minutes to go. We're down by 7. We can do this. Jones hands it off to Taylor. He runs it up the middle. He's got blockers. He's got space. He gets a big gain of 22 yards. That's what we need. We got the run game going. Taylor's looking good. Gibson's looking good besides that last pick. But we can see Houston, they got a little trickery going on. He throws it over to Hayden. Well, Hayden's got room. And good job. I know his name's Haydell, but I'm going to call him Hayden. I will call him Haydell. But Jones is looking good so far in this drive with that last pass. He goes back to pass. Doesn't have anybody open. Decides to run it, and he gets an 11-yard gain. Good job by Jones, keeping the sticks moving. 2.5 minutes to go. Jones, he's got Watts open down the middle. There we go. Nice little slant play. 2nd and 2 now. 2 and 6 now. Wow, my bad. Jones hands it off to Taylor. Taylor tries to fight forward. For a 3-yard game, it's 3rd and 4. This is the ball game, folks. If we don't score, this is the game. Jones decides to go out, and he's got a guy open. Nope, he decides to throw it away. He had a guy open in the right side of the end zone, but the pressure was getting to him. I don't blame him. It's better than taking a sack. 4th and 4. Jones making a call at the line. Doesn't see the stuff he likes. Tries to change the routes. He's got a good pocket, decides to roll. He's got R1 in the zone, and he throws it. Oh, my good. R1 doesn't turn around in time to see the fact that he's wide open, and the ball is coming to him, and we turn it over on downs. That's a heartbreaker for us. That's a heartbreaker. Houston comes back out on offense, and we're selling out on the run. We're gonna blitz it up the middle. We got to sell out on the run. King hands it off to Carr. Carr's got the room. He's under the outside. He's going down the sideline. Smith tries to tackle him. He misses him. They try to get him down by the 45. Taylor brings him down. Oh, no, wait. The Heisman cheese. There it is. We've been waiting for it all game. The Heisman cheese gives Patrick Carr the 61-yard gain. And Texas State's got to start burning timeouts. King hands off to Carr, and they stuff him for a negative 2-yard loss. Got to start calling them timeouts. They got 42 seconds left, down by 7. Houston hands it off. The Carr gets it, and they stop him. It's 4th and 4. We got no timeouts. We got to hope and to pray that this kicker misses it down the middle. He's got a leg. We've seen it 58 yards earlier in the game. Is he going to miss it? And it's right down the middle. That makes it a 10-point game with 31 seconds to go. Now we're just playing for pride and stats. Jones rolls out, throws it to Brown. Brown's got the first down, and he's out of bounds. Good, solid gain. Jones going back to pass yet again. Throws it over. Haydell's got it, and he's out of bounds. We're looking good. Passing game's looking good in garbage time, but it doesn't matter. We're moving the ball good. Jones is throwing the deep routes now. We gotta get some yard gain. He stops. He's got X open. That's Brown. Brown's got it. He's down the sideline. He's got a huge gain. 46-yard reception for Brown. 6 seconds to go. And Jones looks good for the most part. So it's 2 seconds left. We're down by 10. We're just playing for a touchdown. Jones rolls out, and he's going to try throwing it, but he gets sacked for a 14-yard loss. That's rough. That is really rough for us. Final, Houston 27, Texas State 17. For the most part, we held Houston, I would say, overall for them running their hurry up fairly well. We kept their pass game on suppression until the last drive. But that's rough. That's hard on us. That's a hard loss. We were in that game the entire way. We held Houston to 0 points in the third, and that's just a killer. But as we can see for the stats, 337 yards of total offense for Houston. Texas State has 411. Pretty much even overall for rushing and passing. We had 3 turnovers. As we can look, Jones, 209 yards. Most of that was in garbage time, but pretty good. 59% completion rate. Need to up that. Interceptions is a huge problem that we had this game. King only threw 10 passes for 122 yards. Taylor had a pretty decent game. He had a 22-yard rush. But overall, I think everyone played pretty well, especially Jones and Taylor with the bulk of the rushing. Watts played out of his mind when he got the ball. He's only 5'8", played like a big guy. Hiddell had some big receptions, and Brown with the big 46-yard long reception. Overall, I think the team played well, especially in the passing game, which I didn't anticipate being so well. Carr, 127 yards, 5.7-yard average, 1 touchdown. He played really, really, really good, and it's kind of hard to beat that when they got the run game going for the quarterback and the running back. And look at the receivers; they didn't have shit for yardage. 54 yards, 40 carries, but that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Next video will be up here soon. We'll be playing Texas, and hopefully, you can see the mouse. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and hopefully that's a pretty good game. That's going to be our rivalry game. Going up against Texas at Texas. I should have made it at like Houston or Dallas or something. But besides that, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and favorite. No, not even do that. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like it. Want to drop some helpful tips down below, feel free to do so. But like I said, have a good day or night, and hopefully I see you guys in the next video. Peace.